unique perspective. Odell Beckham is, this week, he's in GQ magazine. There's a lot of different questions about the article and we'll have that in a couple of minutes. But it's interesting because you and Ocho Cinco made it work. But Chad was established, and then you came on board.
Yeah.
So I would imagine initially, did you talk about it before the season?
No, you don't talk about stuff like that.
You don't talk about, I'm going to need about 28 of your catches?
No, it was Chad established himself before I did. Chad, I believe, became a starter our second year. I became a starter our fourth year. And I think he led the team in catches my first year as a starter, which was his fourth year, our third year. And then after that, I led the team in catches every year after that.
Did it bother him?
I don't believe it did because it was – now, I don't know if that's true or not. That's a great question. I have no idea. But he knew he was going to get his. Like, every pass play we drew up, for the most part, I would say 85% of them, 90%, were designed to go to myself or Chad. And so the defense, whatever they gave, what look they gave, it would go to myself or Chad. And he knew I'm going to get mine eventually.
Body language, you didn't sense any discomfort with having a great player next to him?
No. And the only thing that when I'm asked this question, it makes me think like, there's times when Chad would get upset and it was because he wasn't getting the ball. But that's every receiver. It has nothing to do with because I'm getting the ball. But every receiver wants the ball. Number one, I don't want a receiver on my team that doesn't want the ball. Like, if you're happy with not getting the ball, I don't want you on my team.
Jarvis Landry's a 90-catch-a-year, high-volume catcher. Now, he's a slot guy, and he doesn't have the overall, I would say, home run equivalency of Odell Beckham. But he's a great slot receiver. How do you think it works? And by the way, they also have a tremendous young tight end, David Njoku, and they have three great backs.
And the second-year guy, Callaway, he can play. They have good skilled players. The thing is, Jarvis's his targets and his catches, they're probably going to drop unless they go no huddle, they play up tempo. They're going to drop. But he'll still get his because he is in a slot. Those third down plays, second and short, they'll be designed to go to Jarvis. Now, if the defense takes it away, it would either go to Njoku or OBJ or maybe a back on the check down. It just really depends. And that's why I say with Cleveland, I'm sold on the personnel. The head coach is who concerns me. Can he navigate through this and handle this the right way?
Okay, because when you were in Cincinnati, your coach, Marvin Lewis, a strong, kind of a Doc Rivers-ish, strong, respected by players. Were there moments on that Cincinnati team with two high-profile receivers that you look back and go, boy, I'm glad we had Marvin as the coach?
You know, Marvin was tough. I'm not even going to lie. Marvin would Marvin would get on us, that's for sure. And it was just but the thing I will say, Marvin knew me and Chad, we were going to work. Like, we were the starting receivers. And to the day I retired, I did scout team when my last year with the Raiders. Like, we did scout team in Cincinnati every practice, every year we were there if we were healthy.
Now, explain what that means to the audience.
Okay, so when we're working offensive plays, the starters, which is us on offense, goes against the scout team defense to give us a look of the defense we think we're going to see that week.
And you wouldn't take it off.
And then we would service. So now when our starting defense is working, the scout team offense would give them their look. So say we're playing the Packers. We would run the Packers offense. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to be Greg Jennings on this play. And me and Chad took all those reps. So the young receivers, that should be their reps. We were taking them because we just wanted to practice. And I did that to the day I retired. And every coach that I've ever played for can attest to that. I did scout team from the day I retired because I wanted to be the best. And so I wanted to get better and better and better. So I never took reps off. When I was healthy, I'm taking all the reps.
I think it's going to be fascinating in Cleveland. I'm going to hold you over. I want to talk more about this and some things we got coming up in the NFL with T.J Houshmandzadeh. But becoming a successful business owner does not happen. It takes really, really hard work. It takes resources, and it does take a little bit of luck. That's where LegalZoom comes in. If you're a business owner, one of the best resources to help you run your business is LegalZoom. It was created 18 years ago to help all Americans confidently get past the hurdles that come with owning a business. Since then, over 2 million people have trusted LegalZoom. Okay, whether you have questions about forming an LLC, incorporating, let's say you need contracts reviewed, tax advice, info on trademarks. Listen, they've got a network of independent attorneys and pros that provide the guidance you need. Best part, they're not a law firm. They don't charge you by the hour. Go to LegalZoom.com now. LegalZoom.com. Please use the promo code Colin at checkout to get special savings. Your life is going to meet legal, and that's where LegalZoom.com comes in. Contract reviews, all those hurdles owning a business will entail. They take care of them.